Hello, Gordon friends and family. Today in chapel, we introduced a whole refreshed new brand for Gordon College.
And it was kind of scary, like the moment before. We were like, what are people going to think of this thing that we've spent all this time on?
It's hard to please everyone, and not, a lot of other people who have been to the college in decades past aren't maybe looking for a change.
In 2023, Gordon College underwent a brand refresh where they updated their logo, tagline, and color palette, as well as their overall messaging framework.
The new logo and color palette convey Gordon's faith foundation, coastal New England location, and the hope our graduates bring into the world.
Stephen Dagley is the creative director of brand marketing here at Gordon College.
So in the past, we were using the seal as our logo, and that really reflects our history, our values, our heritage, and still really important to us. So the new marketing logo is really aiming to represent Gordon's location and landmark through its chapel and our Christian faith, as well as our coastal New England location. You can see the little waves at the bottom, kind of nodding at that. We also left in the little established 1889. We learned that actually added a little bit of quality and helped people trust Gordon a little more.
Our digital content strategist here at Gordon College is Christine Western.
When we were going through the rebranding process, the first thing that we did, or one of the first things that we did after we had come up with some concepts and done some meetings, is we did a focus group.
A big part of this change was trying to focus on our students' aspirations so that we're not just talking about us and what we like about ourselves, but we're really focused on a student considering college. What are they passionate about? What do they care about? And then our team used that and then said, okay, we'll start working on some graphical logos and pieces out of that.
When Gordon College released its new branding to the public, there was an overall positive response. But as anticipated, there was also some backlash.
And I remember, President Ham putting it up and people starting clapping. And we were like, that's really cool.
It was really nice to have President Hammond kind of bring the Gordon community into it for any students that were here that year. And we had a lot of t-shirts and pins and buttons and snacks available for people as they came out. And I think that helped a lot in the reception on campus.
And when we had pictures of students in those shirts on social media, alumni started asking for them. They started DMing for them. And so then I went through and did this project where I sent shirts to all the alumni that asked for it. We have this document where I tracked positive responses, negative responses, and then sort of neutral responses. And overwhelmingly positive, but you also do get negative feedback when you change something like a brand. People really form an attachment to a brand, especially while they're there. When you think of a logo when you were at the college for those 4 years or however long you were there, that's what you think about.
But we felt good about where it ended up, and we had a good recruitment year last year with the admissions office. It was one of the higher or larger freshman incoming classes in, I think, at least 5 years. So we attribute that partly to some of the brand updates, and we'll continue doing focus groups as a way of assessing, probably this next year, and kind of just keep getting a sense of how is it working, how is it being received with the audiences that we send it out to.
For Gordon College News, I'm Abigail Pascal.